The Closet Disco Queen podcast is the #1 ranked women in cannabis podcast by both FeedSpot and Million Podcasts 2025 and is produced by Humble Pond Productions, LLC.
Hi there. Join our casual conversations for curious, bewildered, and aspiring midlife cannabis queens. Welcome to the Closet Disco Queen podcast, featuring Queenie and TT. So kick off your platform shoes, sit back and get ready to laugh and learn all about adult use cannabis without having to ask a 22-year-old. Let's get rolling.
Well, hello, TT.
Hello, my queen.
Welcome back from the Dominican Republic.
I'm telling you.
It's probably all worn off, isn't it?
It's like, well, you know what? I keep looking at the photos. I just keep sitting there looking at the photos going, picture yourself floating in the pool. Picture yourself here on the beach. And, you know,
the warmth.
Like,
yes.
In the warmth, feel the warmth on your skin. Just like
yes,
trying
and
to channel it back again.
And the other photo you can look at is the one we received this morning from our friend Linda, who's in Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
South Carolina, and she and her husband are in swimming attire, and there's snow on the beach all around them.
You know,
so
I have to tell you, this is
worse.
a little embarrassing. At first, I was like, oh, that sand is so white.
How white is the sand?
It's very different from the Dominican sand.
Oh my
but then
God.
I was like, dear God, it's on everything. It's just coating everything. It's snow.
It's snow. It's all over the place. So yes, they have snow, visible snow in place there in South Carolina. So
that was a
that
cute
tells
picture.
You what kind of winter it's been.
Yeah.
Kind of, she said it ruined their beach day. So,
I know, right?
So see, it could be on a beach, but there could be snow on the beach. So
That's
that
true.
would be a really
yes. I have seen some pictures of our beloved Cape Cod with snow on the beaches.
Yes, they've got quite a bit of snow out there. I've been seeing the photos too. Boy, that's something else. It's really quite beautiful to see the ocean and the shore with snow. And did you see P-Town? You've seen photos of P-Town?
I saw a little. It's funny little
how
clip.
High the snow is.
Yeah, I saw a funny little clip of a guy in front of the Old Colony, which is a bar from like the 1800s, right? And he's going through the snow going, please open, help me open. They must have closed. It was very funny.
That is funny. Who would have thunk, right?
Right? I know.
Oh, man. Yeah, because that's where all the seafarers, mingle. So, wow, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, we've got people on the beach with snow. So we can't, I suppose it could be worse. It's frigid here.
You're getting what we had last
below
week
zero
before. Yeah.
Below zero wind chill temps. So
it was so cold here, they closed school because of the wind chill, not because of snow.
Yeah, that's cold.
It was like too cold to snow. But then their cutoff is like 35 degrees below zero. So it's not like,
it's cold when.
It's when, right, when the school's closed. Yeah, because what does it take? Like 3 minutes of exposed skin to get frostbite at that temperature? So, yeah. And you guys have it now. I feel like we're in the middle of a heat wave with it being up in the 20s here.
Wow, yeah, tropical.
Yeah.
So that's the fun part.
Our Closet Disco Queen podcast deals with legal adult cannabis use and is intended for entertainment purposes only for those 21 and older.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
What else is going on? Well, like I said, it was quite an adjustment to come back to this, but not a whole lot going on. We went to a basketball game yesterday. It was very exciting. It was Wisconsin versus Ohio State, and it was so close the whole game. It was like you're on the edge of your seat. So that was fun. I got to scream, which is a really good thing to be able to do. Just scream at the top of your lungs.
Mm-hmm. I agree. We were at a hockey game last night.
Oh,
and
so
boy,
you
can
were
make
able to
noise at hockey games. Oh my good God! Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice little outlet for frustration.
Yes,
all that kind of stuff, And then I also do some humming during the game because they do this thing, like the students do this thing where they go, I don't know, they do like they make this big sound when our defense has to get activated when we're at the other end. And so I just did my humming,
Under the cover of
very loud humming. Yes.
I've really incorporated humming into my daily routine.
Have you?
Yeah.
When do you hum?
I really like the way, well, in the shower, I do it in the shower, but I do like the way,
right,
you know,
right
it
here,
kind
your
of opens
sinuses.
things up a little bit. Yeah. In the car
it's
sometimes.
nice to find the vibration, feel the vibrations. Yeah.
I'll do it in the car. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
yeah. How's the kitchen coming?
The kitchen is coming along. We've got a floor in the lower level. We are being sheetrocked as things are progressing. So let's see. There's one more wall to be sheetrocked. And then by the end of the week, we anticipate painting.
Oh my gosh. See, now it's going to come fast, right? You're going to...
And then the cabinetry will go up. And then we'll have the appliances installed.
Woke up this morning, started my routine. Coffee's nice, but nicer with some good old green. Gummy bears dancing, brownies in a tray. My budtender's asking what you had today. What have you consumed today? A cookie, a gummy, or a potent J? Did you vape it, dab it, or roll your own way? Tell me what cannabis you consumed today.
So, TT, what are you consuming today?
I was looking for my water bottle and I couldn't find it. And I was like, I need to have a drink. And I was like, but I have this. It is 420 fizz. Ooh. It is raspberry rumble is the flavor, and it's infused with about 10 milligrams of THC. So
that sounds very delightful.
Yes.
Raspberry fizz. Very nice. Well, I am smoking a pre-ground hybrid from, who did I say it was from? I can see it.
Where is it located?
Nope, I can see it.
It's in your brain.
Yep. I know. It's like, please.
Not yet, please.
Oh, I know. It's bad. It's
we
bad.
We need a few good years left.
I need at least one, please.
Yes.
Pal.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, pre-ground hybrid from Old Pal. But
I don't recall been around a long time. I remember Old Pal but I don't, back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the strain. But it's been quite delightful. I was just about to take a hit as I
go for it.
Got the brain fart. So good lordy.
Hit away, my dear.
So tasty. And it's so tasty, too.
Tickles the taste buds.
Okay, while we're talking about funny ladies, Catherine O'Hara.
I know, so sad. So sad. She was just a delight.
Wow.
Just a delight.
Wow.
She brought a lot of sunshine, laughter, all the good stuff to this world.
The hours of laughter that she has provided to me personally, I can't even describe it. From the earliest days, SCTV. I mean, we were hooked. We used to be able to see SCTV on Saturday nights or something after midnight or whatever. We were picking up some signal. Yeah, but I remember watching them. They were hysterical. And just what a loss.
I know. And she was young. She was 72?
4 years older than
So I was so sorry to see that.
Yeah, definitely a big loss. She was iconic. So I read an article. It was an article in the Canadian magazine, and it said, just when we need Catherine O'Hara to help us over the loss of Catherine O'Hara.
Oh,
she's the person that you would go to for comfort and so.
And to lift your spirits, Well, we still luckily we still have her, we have her.
Oh, yes. For
on tape and on
generations
video.
To come.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but speaking of Canada, I saw a random article while I was scooting through Flipboard one day that said, from photos of all places, you may already be a Canadian citizen and not even know it. And that caught my eye. I thought, interesting. What does this mean? So I click on that, and apparently a new law went into effect in Canada December 15th, 2025, that eliminated the first generational rule for Canadian citizenship. And if you have any family who were born in Canada, and you can draw the direct line to yourself, who are a Canadian citizen.
That's amazing.
You're considered to have been born Canadian, so it's nothing you have to apply for or be naturalized into. So it's a matter of providing just the linkage.
The documentation, yeah.
Right. So once that's established, you get a certificate of citizenship, and you can use that to obtain your passport. I am a Canadian.
Oh, yes, you are.
By this law.
By birth, yeah.
As are my children and grandchildren.
Isn't it astounding how Canada is able to welcome people into their country?
It's amazing, isn't it? Yes.
Isn't it? How, let's make it easier for people to become citizens. Yeah.
And the other interesting part of this, I also discovered I have to take a crash course in Canadian history because this is...
We didn't learn much about that. No.
We didn't learn
Henry Hudson's the only thing we learned.
That's about it. I don't even think we learned the provinces. I don't think we were ever taught the provinces or anything.
No, not the way we were taught
Canada.
States. No, right.
No. Oh, Canada, most other countries are much more informed. Well, obviously, because we're bullying everybody right now, but have been much more informed about the United States than vice versa because, we're just exceptional. So, so yes, I have to do that because I have encountered what is known as the Robinson scheme, and it was a plan to fix the Irish problem in Ireland when people were poor and starving in the 1820s, 1825 to be exact. I think there were 9 ships that launched from County Cork to Canada. They provided these folks, whole families came over, provided these folks with land and a little bit of money and maybe some farming implements. But these were the poorest of poor who came over to Canada to quite literally clear the land and try to make a go of it. And so my grandmother's grandparents came over during the Robinson scheme.
That's weird. Who provided it? The government? The Irish or the British government?
British government.
Wow.
And I also saw a reference to the Duke of Richmond had a finger in this too.
Great something or other.
I know. I had something going on there. So my mother's side of the family had something with ousting my dad's side of the family from Ireland.
Wow.
Not ousting them, but these folks voluntarily left.
And then they built a life for themselves in Canada. Where there must have been Indigenous people there. So, but there weren't. Oh, were there the kind of like cowboys and Indians stuff that happened here? I mean, wholesale slaughter? Yeah, I just wondered.
I really don't know
if they were able to handle that situation differently.
Unfortunately, ignorant to that. But my understanding is that very purposefully, the British had the Irish Protestants settle in what was deemed to be the more fertile, farmable land, easily farmable land. Yeah. And they maintained that divide between Protestants and Catholics. And then when the Irish Catholics came over, they were provided land in another area of this township.
They got these less
areas
desirable.
parceled out. Right.
Okay.
Right.
So they maintained that there was
the artificial
hierarchy.
separation between people. Right. Based on
Interesting.
crap. Yeah.
Wow. So
All of it's artificial separation. So
we're just
all of
human
that stuff.
beings, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you can pick any trait or whatever and separate people if you wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, you have 12 nose hairs, and anybody with 12 nose hairs, you're over there.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to identify people certain ways, and gives you an opportunity to sort.
Oh my goodness. Well, and to not just to sort, but to
discriminate.
Make a hierarchy. Yeah.
Yes. So that's been interesting.
You have an escape route.
I do.
Things come to a head here.
I would suggest anybody who thinks that they have Canadian ancestors, people who were native born in Canada, I would just check that out. And if this, obviously not if, but everyone in my brother's family, my family, and my sister's family would be covered, with the exception of his last granddaughter, who was born after December 15th. 2025. So there's another process they would have to go through to establish her citizenship. But
there's a process anyway. Yeah.
I believe there is.
Sorry, you got to ditch that kid.
I have to leave you back here. So
well,
check it out.
Interesting. Yeah, you'll have to keep us posted about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna hit the books on Canadian history for sure.
Cool.
I'm in it to win it now.
Yep.
I'm ready to go. So.
What's the latest buzz? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows. What's the latest buzz? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows.
So, TT, do you have a story for us this week?
I do have a story for us this week, and it kind of follows on the heels of some of the conversations we've been having about driving with marijuana, having consumed marijuana. Not that I think people who are impaired should not be driving if they're imbibing in marijuana, but there have been issues with people who have used marijuana and then hours and days and weeks later even are being accused of being impaired because their blood test or their breath test showed that they contained THC still, which can stay in your bloodstream for a long time. Well, this is not quite about the same thing, but it has to do with cars and police officers. So what happened was some police officers saw a car that had a tray in the back seat that is often used for rolling joints. And they also looked like they could see what was on the floorboards or on the floor mats of the car that looked like weed.
Residue.
That they felt that they had enough reason to search the car. And they found that they arrested the person who was driving for having an, quote, open container. They said that when it comes to impaired driving, the open container law they thought applied because there was open marijuana in the car, visible in the car, right? But a ruling was handed down just a couple of days ago that the High Court ruled that the police must find marijuana in a condition that's ready to be smoked if they're going to charge a driver with an open container violation. So just having the presence of weed in the car isn't enough.
Like if it was in a pipe?
If it was, if it was in a pipe, it was all loaded up and ready to be smoked. And if you had a way to light the pipe handy, then they might be able to do that. But it must be of usable quantity in imminently usable condition and readily accessible occupants. So you can't have a filled pipe in, your purse in the back seat or something. It has to be like it's right there within reach in your hand. And there's I don't think cars have lighters anymore, do they? Well, that wouldn't work on a pipe anyway. Yeah, it would have to be able to be used. And it's just kind of common sense. Is this something that is immediately usable or accessible. And they have to consider that. The other thing is that seeing those things in the car was not a reason to search the car. They didn't have probable cause to search in the first place. And the police were saying that because the driver was nervous and in possession of a rolling tray, that was sufficient to search the car. But that the court rejected that. So anyway,
sorry, did you say what the initial reason for the stop was?
I don't know that the car was actually moving. It doesn't say that it was actually moving. It just said the person was very nervous and that I don't know if it was someone who was parked and they looked in and they saw it. It doesn't say, let's see, no officer suggested he was concerned that the driver and passenger could have somehow, while riding in the front of the car, collected the scattered bits of marijuana from the rear floor behind the passenger for imminent consumption. So I can't tell from the story, actually. It says it calls the person the driver. She hadn't been driving erratically. Her registration and license were unblemished. She had no warrants. So I'm not exactly sure if they saw it while it was parked and just
or if she was stopped for another reason.
If she stopped at a light
Maybe incidental, then they, glanced and saw this stuff.
Right.
The original stop had nothing to do with maybe being impaired. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. So, I mean, that's one for us because, I think there are sometimes law enforcement might get overzealous in looking for things and coming up with reasons for stopping people. And it might be seen as an easy arrest, because I know that they're under pressure to fill quotas and, make their numbers and all that stuff. So this is good that it has to be in a consumable and accessible. What's the word I want? It has to be consumable and accessible. I guess that's the way I would say it to fit under the open container law.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know.
Yeah.
Something to keep in mind. Yeah, it just goes to underscore the need to have some consistency throughout the country about, how we're going to treat this plant, how our police expected to treat the plant. Let's figure out how to screen for the plant if people aren't using it responsibly. So it's certainly would be in everybody's best interest to just declare a truce on cannabis and move forward.
Right. And this happened in California, which is surprising given that they've had, it's been legal there for quite a long time, but that just goes to show how, kind of all over the place we are. There's just not used. Did you stop recording?
Woulda, coulda, shoulda, real or fake, another headline for TT to take. Florida man, maybe not. A fever dream or news I got. 4 wins deep, she's on a streak. Clocking cat like it's her meteor chic. But I'm scrolling thin, the wells run dry. I've run out of weed news. Don't ask me why. So crown the champ, enjoy the clout. I'm not surrendering. I'm out of caca now.
So TT, are you ready to play that game everybody loves? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Were they high? Was it caca? Was cannabis involved? We don't know. But we look to you, and just anecdotally, you've been on quite a roll. You've this whole year, I believe, you've been successful. Well, maybe you opened up, not in the beginning, but you're on a roll now.
I started out bad, but
you're on successive wins. So let's see if you can continue your streak.
All a crap show.
But you do second guess yourself, so it's quite interesting to watch to see where will you alight? Will you stay with your original thought, or will you talk yourself totally out of it and
as one
veer off a cliff? Okay,
I'm ready. I am ready.
Oh, so the premise is share two situations. TT's got to determine, was cannabis involved with this? Did it really happen? Is this true? Or is it just ka? Is that a correct summation of the game?
True or caca, yes.
True or caca, or real or caca, or it happened or caca, whatever. And caca. There's always that caca opportunity. Caca opportunity. Okay. There's a man who claims that he's able to taste terroir of used bong water.
I don't know what that word means.
I believe it means he's able to determine the strain of the properties of said cannabis through the bong waters. If you recall, through tasting the bong water.
Okay, tasting the bong water, not smelling it.
He can taste the terroir of used bong water. So he's able to determine qualities and properties through tasting the bong water, because the smoke
goes through there. So it's captured, but does it linger? I'm going to say that's false.
TT believes that's
caca.
It's bong water caca.
I think it's caca. Yes.
If you think about it, most bong water is caca.
Pretty, yeah.
Ugh. I think
can you imagine trying to drink it? Ugh,
I would have to it would have to be strained, number one. Because there's all sorts of detritus in there.
Maybe that's
I don't know.
Stuff, though. But I don't think it's like, ew. It'd be pretty
soft
hard
on the palate.
To do that.
Huh? No? You what?
No.
Did I just remind you of something?
No, it's just caca.
She says it's caca, folks. Mm-hmm. Let's see if she's correct. That is correct. That is a satirical profile. So, no, they're not able to taste the terroir of the strain through
I learned a new word today.
Bong water. There you go.
Terroir.
Terroir. Do you recall on the Howard Stern show when Richard Christie convinced everyone he could
identify beer?
He could identify beer that was poured into his ass?
Yes, I do remember that. And he actually was able to, as I recall.
That was really the sad part. But
I know.
I think it was more coincidental than anything else. But when I saw this
terroir,
when I saw this, that's what this reminded me of. Like, oh, okay.
I did think of that.
No, see,
I took that into consideration.
Came into mind when I saw that. So, okay. So how about bioengineered strain? There are people working on creating a bioengineered strain that actually makes you less hungry.
I hope so. I'm going to say yes to that one. I think there are a lot of people who worry about their weight and don't imbibe because they're worried about getting the munchies.
Really?
I know that. Oh, yeah. I know.
That's a big deterrent, huh?
I think people who struggle with weight, in the past. A friend who said to me, I'm just so worried I'll get the munchies. And it's been a real struggle for her, all these years. And she's at a good place now and she doesn't want to take the chance. So I'm going to say yes. I think there would be a good demand for that. So I would imagine they might be trying to create that.
Okay. So TT has stated that she believes that yes, work is occurring on a bioengineered strain that can actually make you less hungry. And now it's time to find out. Let's see, is it really something that has something to do with cannabis that we can count on, or is it caca? TT says it is really something we can count on. Sorry. Your streak has come to an end.
Damn.
Unfortunately, that is a hoax.
Why isn't someone doing that?
That's a hoax.
Well, here's an idea for you guys out there. All you bioengineers.
There's a THC. Oh no, there's either a terpene or a cannabinoid that can help suppress hunger.
The munchies? Oh,
right. But it's a hunger, the munchies. It's not readily available in all strains.
Okay.
So it's quite limited.
Get to work.
I know, but I know that Wana Gummies.
Okay.
I know they were marketing a gummy that had this profile, but I've only seen it in this brand. So I'm guessing it's either difficult to isolate or.
Now that you mention it, I recall buying a joint that was supposed to be a non-munchy joint. I don't know if you remember. I think we were there together. I guess it must occur naturally in some plants, and they haven't yet been able to isolate it. And
or it's
in other
difficult
plants,
to distill. There must be a reason that it's not widely being generated. Or distilled and then used to boost some of these products that they're boosting with other like, diamonds and hash, but, get this one agent and get it in there so we can all, avoid the munchies.
Right. Yeah.
So,
okay. Well,
you were on a roll and you only
I did 50-50.
You did 50-50. I would not be, I know you're very, I know what you're thinking.
I'm hard on myself. I know.
But
oh my gosh. You know what?
You're thinking. What? You're thinking this sucks because the episode that we can't use.
Oh no, I wasn't even thinking that. But now that you mention it, it's not fair. It's just not fair.
Blame Riverside. But what?
I want to mention the beautiful T-shirt you are wearing.
Oh yes. Just in time for lovely. VD. Yes, it says. Day. Oh, Stone 420 dank hybrid. Woo!
It's a new take on Conversation Hearts. Lovely, lovely.
Yes,
it's
and
very
where
cute.
might one find this treasure, TT?
One might find this in our shop on Etsy, Humble Pond Productions, and if you search by Closet Disco Queen Podcast (CDQ), then you will find it amongst the offerings. It is also available on our website, closetdiscoqueenpodcast.com, under the shop tab.
There you go. Multiple ways to obtain said merchandise. And this is just one of many designs that one will find in our store. Correctamundo. Yeah. So have fun with that. All righty. Well, onward and upward, TT.
We've got a list and it's getting long, petty to profound, what feels so wrong? Sticky notes and middle-aged sass. If it don't serve us, it can kiss our ass. Fuck it, fix it, or forget it. We're seasoned queens, don't regret it. If it drains our soul or wastes our wit, we file it under, oh hell no, skip it. From bad bras to toxic friends, we draw the line and tie the ends each week. A gripe or hill to die on with Queenie and TT. The bucket list lives on.
Okie dokie. TT, are we ready to play? We're not playing anything. Are we ready to add to our fuck it list?
Yes, we're ready to add to it.
I am so ready. I couldn't be more ready if I tried. And
all right.
What is this week's addition to the fuck it list?
This week's edition comes to us from several people who are saying fuck it to coloring their hair anymore.
Bravo.
Yep.
I have several friends who have ditched the dye, so to speak.
Yeah.
I have one person in particular did it while still in the workforce. Most people that I've observed, however, wait until they've retired to do that. And that's what my other friend did. So I don't, I've never colored my hair, so I really don't have a vote, or I shouldn't have any comments on this because I knew enough. Not to do it.
Not to start.
No,
I started getting gray when I was 40. So I started. Well,
I was younger than that.
Really?
Yeah, well, I remember taunting my children. I say, look what you've done. Look, this is from you. Yeah.
No, but I started getting visible gray, and I thought I'm too young for this. So that's when I started coloring my hair. But I stopped when I was working. But then I found I used to color my own hair. I used to, use L'Oreal because I'm worth it. I found a box of L'Oreal hair cover when I was cleaning out the vanity under the sink. And I thought, now mind you, it costs about $10, right? I shouldn't let this go to waste. So I colored it again. And as soon as I did, I was like, no. So then I colored it for a few months. And then I was just like, okay, forget it. I just kind of started letting it grow out and using some of that temporary stuff on the roots. And then I finally got my hair cut super short, and then, it was mostly gray. So it worked.
Wow.
But Yeah.
Wow.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Go back to it after I had escaped.
I knew enough about myself. I would not have been maintaining that at all.
The way your gray has come in is very attractive. And I have seen other people who had their gray has come in beautifully. And when mine first came in, it was nice, but now it's like all gray. It's like, it used to be kind of like yours, sort of streaky and frosted looking.
Frosted.
Just the old gray.
Just the tips, please. But the thing is, I totally lost what the thing is. Oh,
the time and money that you spend.
Well, time and money. Yeah. Sure. We don't have to go through that. But have you been paying attention to the news recently? The last 2-3 months, news has come out that they've shown that gray hair has developed as an immune response, your body fighting cancer. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I had not heard that.
Yes. So I don't know under what circumstances, but there's a correlation. Link. Yes. Okay. Between gray hair and your body's defenses. Yes.
Yeah. That is so interesting. Wow.
So basically you should be thankful for your gray hair.
Okay. I'm thankful. I like my gray hair now. I'm embracing it. I am embracing this being older thing. It's a good excuse for a lot of things.
Well, we did use it to leave the hockey game after the second period last night.
I go, I'm old. Sorry, but I'm old.
I looked at Dan and I said, if you want to leave after the second period, he goes, well, if you want, that. I said, yeah, we can. That's fine. So Lauren was way down at the other end. And so the second period ended and we were putting our coats on and she was giving me the look like, what are you doing? And I mouthed to her, I'm going to go home. And she goes, why? And I just looked at her. I said, I mouthed, we're old and tired. And she said, oh, right.
Just come in handy.
Well, away we went. We skittered out of there. But yeah, this is always, my hair. Like I said, I never colored my hair, so this is just the way my look has evolved. Yeah. So, guess that's what it's going to be. I can't imagine starting to color my hair now.
No. Oh God.
I think that would be a riot.
We should both try being blondes.
What?
We should both be platinum blondes.
Like my mother. Yeah. I decided to go blonde. I need that late 60s, early 70s platinum blonde. Yeah, baby.
That's right. Yep. Mm-hmm. We're the little old ladies who use silk and silver now. Actually, what is silk and silver?
I have no idea.
It was a commercial, though. People with gray hair. I don't know what it did to your gray hair. What made it brighter?
Oh, is it some of that purple shampoo or something? I guess some people, it's like strips out yellows or I don't know.
Yeah. I have some of that purple shampoo because in the summer, what's left of the brown turns kind of yellowy. It gets lighter. So, yeah, I don't know. This is stuff they used to advertise on the Lauren Spelk show, and
I don't remember that at all.
Look it up. Silk and silver.
Is it still? It's still being produced?
I don't know. I don't think so. It might be one of those things that who the hell knows what was in it? Who knows what's in any of this stuff that we put on our heads?
Yeah, I just
dye. I don't think dye can be good for your head.
Like I said, don't look at me. I was damaged enough through those little Tony Home permanents. So, hearing my aunt and my mother bloating for bear saying, oh, "Do you want to give Lynn a Tony?" And I'm like running around, trying to evade them, and then being forced to hold the shoebox full of those dreadful rollers, different colored rollers with the
clip things.
Yeah. Yeah, but some of them had real spikes on them, and
I had one home permanent. My aunt gave it to me. I think she had been a hairdresser for a while. She had one of those chairs with the big attached dryer,
like a cone head.
Yes, she had one of those, and I remember sitting there. And at one point, I started to cry, and I said, "It hurts," because they were pulling it real tight,
Yes, yes.
And my
of course,
aunt
then it's
said,
dripping in your eyes.
Yes. My aunt said, and you have to suffer to be beautiful.
Oh my God. How old were you? 8?
I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. This is a lesson you're going to have to learn.
God. Oh my God. I know.
You have to suffer to be beautiful. And that foul odor.
And then dripping in your eyes. Oh, hon, give me one of those. Give me one of those sheets now. Give me a paper.
Give me a paper. Yeah.
Give me a paper. And you're like
handing them over. Yep.
Yeah.
Over your shoulder. Yep.
Tight. And then putting that cotton stuff around you so it doesn't drip in your eyes.
Around the front.
Drip in your eyes anyway.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And then taking those freaking things out while your head is under the kitchen sink because they're rinsing the chemicals out of your head.
Right.
We got to do it fast.
And you can barely get yourself over because you're so little still.
Hurry up, go. Hurry. We got to get this off.
It's overtime.
Oh my God. I know. I would, oh my God, no. I would no sooner try to give my child a permanent.
I used to put all this stuff in my hair and then put the plastic bag on my head and walk downstairs and say, am I pretty?
When you were coloring your hair?
Yeah, with the plastic bag and the goop and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the above. And then putting that puffy dryer on our heads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the tube, with the hose that
my sister was constantly using that thing. Yes, that little R2D2
round
whatever
thing,
it was. Yeah. It was like a no, what
put it in.
Like,
my
like
mother,
a Roomba,
did you have one of those portable ones that you could put over your head?
No,
it
we
wasn't
just had
pointy
the bonnet.
like the salon
we
ones.
had the bonnet.
It was like a portable one, so it like opened up, so you had to just close it on itself, but you could sit under there at the kitchen table.
Wow.
I remember hearing it going.
No, we just had the bonnet.
Oh my God.
It was before blow dryers. There were no such thing as blow dryers then. That was if you wanted to dry your hair. You had to put a bag on your head. Basically.
Or so with these big contraption things. I found a picture of an old blow dryer that I recall like getting for Christmas in the 70s. I'm definitely going to use it for our reunion stuff because it's a riot. It's a riot. Oh my God.
I think I have a picture of my sister under one of the bonnet things.
Yep. Those were the days. See, all the things we've done to our hair in the name of what? Beauty, right?
What? Yeah.
Beauty, I guess.
Attraction.
Yeah.
Trying to be attractive. Trying to keep up with the Joneses, the Jones generation, right?
I love my hair. And you've seen Pamela Anderson. She's gone totally natural.
Oh, has
like she doesn't wear makeup anymore.
Wow.
She doesn't color her hair. She doesn't
who
wear
else?
makeup.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Is one who has never been afraid of saying, this is what it looks like when you get older, you know?
Right. It's easier. So that's it, ladies. Say fuck it to coloring your hair. It's time to give it up.
Right. And there is a certain beauty in having gray hair.
Yes.
And it looks so much better with your skin because there's not that clash between dark hair
and your wrinkles.
Right.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that. No, I
gentler.
Yeah. It's not
your
as like
face will look, even though your head looks older, your face will look younger.
There you go. Wow, she's got a really old head. Look at her face.
Her young face. That drives me crazy though when they use women who clearly are in their like 30s and they color their hair gray and they, it's like, come on, we know you're not really gray. And that was a thing for a while. Young people
a little while. Gray was hot.
For a little while. Yeah. Not no more.
But there are people who do go gray prematurely.
They do. Yeah. And some go like completely white prematurely.
Absolutely. So, well, I'm sure we'll see a lot of all of the above at our reunion. We'll see one from each column, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. All sorts of different hair.
Each column and color or
hair things going on or not. So.
How many of you are bald?
Why not?
Yeah.
So that'll be the fun part. All righty then. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do other than wishing everybody a nice week.
Yes. Have a happy week. And we will see you here next week.
Next week. Yes, absolutely. So ta-ta TT.
Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us at the Closet Disco Queen podcast. Grab a brownie or doobie, pass us to your friends, and be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. And be sure to leave us a 5-star review as it helps others find us. Peace out.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lab coats, listen, we got a case. Joy in the clouds, crumbs on our face. So every flavor turns to gold, but these waistlines won't be controlled. Chocolate sings like a gospel choir, butter melts like holy fire. We don't wanna lose the taste, just maybe slow the midnight pace. Scientists, save us now, rewrite the plan, we'll take a vow. Keep the bliss, keep the vibe, just don't supersize our sides. Scientists, hear our cry, let us snack without the sigh. 50 years and still divine, help us zip that reunion line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crunch and creamy, sweet and bold, every bite feels uncontrolled. Sensual textures, flavors deep, why must calories play for keeps? We're not asking for a sin, just a tweak beneath the skin. Keep the magic, keep the fun, let moderation finally win. Scientists, save us now, turn the chemistry around somehow. Flavor fireworks, joy intact, without the post-snack counterattack. Scientists, hear our cry, let us snack without the sigh. 50 years and still divine, help us zip that reunion line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll toast the laugh when it's done right. High on joy and reunion tide.
The Closet Disco Queen podcast is the #1 ranked women in cannabis podcast by both FeedSpot and Million Podcasts 2025 and is produced by Humble Pond Productions, LLC. If you are interested in being a guest, email us at info@humblepond.com or reach out on Facebook. Visit Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen and leave us your 5-star review and comments. Thanks.